Hey, dude, I noticed some other guy asked me to put up Billy Break's deck list. I just recently saw it, so I guess I'll just put it up and talk about it. Anyway, the standard obvious 10 Inzektors on the bottom, 3 Veiler, 3 Tour Guides saying MBLS, and 2 Hoppers. Usually this event, everyone played Hopper over Card Trooper, and reason being is probably because I guess it's more consistent if you open with the Inzektors, although I personally think Card Trooper might be a bit better, but I don't know. It's just Card Trooper is a better standalone card when you don't open the Inzektors, and Hopper's generally not even useful at all after you've seen a Hornet, but yeah. Uh, he also doesn't play Dark Arm. Dark Arm doesn't really make too much sense to play. He's really situational. BLS is just overall better since you're going to be playing 3 Veiler anyway. Uh, Spells are completely standard. 3 MST, 2 Zek Caliber, Foolish Storm, Reborn Dark Hole Book. Um, yeah, sorry about that. The phone is gonna go off. Uh, anyway, so there's supposed to. Most people play Allure, but I don't think Allure is even really that good. A lot of the darks you want to keep in your hand. The only one I'd really want to remove is like Hopper or like an extra Inzector or something. But even the extra Inzectors are good to have because obviously they're not always gonna go through. Yeah. I don't know, but Foolish seems kind of iffy after you already have 2 Hoppers and Hornet. But I don't know. I think it's definitely something worth taking out after Ladybug comes out. But for now, it's fine. The traps are all the standard 7 except for the third call he didn't play, which I agree with if you're not going to play Trooper. And even if you are playing Trooper, it's whatever. And really something to talk about is the 3 safe zones. Um, they're extremely good against most decks to protect a Dragonfly or a Centipede after they Veiler it, because then they make it so that it has to, like, your opponent has to deal with it, and especially because, like, certain decks, like Dark Worlds and Dragons and Heroes that don't even main MSTs, they will not be able to deal with a card popping one of their cards and activating something every turn. And yeah, also against Inzectors, if they go like Dragonfly, Equip Hornet, pop it, and you chain it, I'm pretty sure they don't get the effect. The card is just extremely versatile right now. Good innovation. Definitely worth playing. It's already went up like a few bucks. So yeah. The side was 3 Messenger, 3 Crow, Maxi, 2 Reaper, 3 D Fisher, Smashing and Trap Stuns. Uh, Messenger, he said good against like basically every deck. Um, I can see that being true. It seems like an okay card. I don't know. I haven't tested it, but it's definitely some more innovation. I know a lot of people actually played it. I'm not quite sure exactly why I'd want to get to the bottom of that, but it seems okay. Um, 3 Crow and a Maxi. He said he cited Maxi for the mirror to help join his 3 Veilers, 3 Crows. I don't know if I completely agree with that, but he must have a better opinion than me. Maxi is obviously also very good against windups. And yeah, Crow is good in the mirror. Although, I don't know, maybe Chalice or Chains might have been a better choice. Because, as he said, like, he crowed a Hornet and the other guy just had one in his hand, anyways. And, like, if they have 2 in the grave or something, if they just have 2 total Hornets, it's basically really bad. But yeah, 2 Reapers, good against, like, the decks that don't really have too many outs, like Dragons, Dark World, Rabbit. Just helps you stall, come back from games. 3D Fisher, I don't think I would have played 3, and he says he probably would have went down to 2 also. Um, the only thing you really would side it against, I think, is Dark World, and drawing 3 is just kind of like, playing 3 is just kind of cloggy. Smashing is obviously good for Dolka, that sort of thing. And the 2 Trapstuns, I think I would have rather played Dust over it, because, Trapstun isn't chainable in a sense that you would want it to work. And it's just really like, iffy, I don't know. I think Dust would be better. Or if anything, like, Decree would be okay also, but yeah. His extra deck, it's just Inzektors, like, pre-Galactic Overload, the extras all mostly, like, roomy, but anyway, he played, 1 of each of the 3-star Dijins, 2 Zenmains, 2 Leviathan, Granosaurus, Acegolem, Giga Brilliant, 2 Levers, Utopia, Armor, and Black Rose. I think this is actually basically the perfect extra deck for before Galactic Overload, but I would have liked to have seen Granosaurus replaced by Utopia Ray, because I honestly doubt you'll ever summon Granosaurus. There's really no benefit to him over, like, whenever, I mean, yeah, if they have, like, defense position monster and they're under 1,000 or something like that, but, like, I don't know, in that scenario, I doubt you would really lose anyways. And I mean, Utopia Ray does help you steal a lot of games, like if you have a Hopper and a Reborn in your hand or something, and you're like, you've been getting beaten down the whole game, something like that. Utopia Ray does do like 4,000 damage. And I mean, Black Rose is something that a lot of people actually don't play for whatever reason, but you can summon it when you, I mean, you can like have those awkward like times where you have like an Inzektor in the grave. You can like have one with like Valor. I mean, it's just worth playing. There's nothing you'd rather play over it, but yeah, it can come out and it can actually work. I don't know if you ever summoned it, but yeah. Um, this is probably one of the better ways to play the deck before Galactic Overload. Although I do think a few cards in the main are going to change and the extra is basically going to be completely revamped. Yeah, that's about it. So,